ओ गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणया आह पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वार। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 हरे मुरारे, हे नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 हरे मुरारे, हे नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासु। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। Life works more on divine prompting rather than vasanized or impulsive responses. If you have not developed this sense of thinking or finding out that in this situation what is the solution through the Lord, what Lord wanted to do through me, say through me, talk to me, you will always be doing something which will not be for your shreyas. Many things in life, nobody will tell you this is right, this is wrong. There are so many matters come up during the day. Some things you cannot share, some things you cannot talk about, some things you find how much to talk on this topic. You have to find the way out, the path. And God has charted a path for you. You are not pathless. There is a certain way to proceed and think regarding any issue, any subject, howsoever complicated it may be. And this was the difference between the sons of Sagar and Anshumanji. When you do sadhana, when you live a chaste and pure life, I think in your mind there is a Ishvara avatar. And he will more in a suggestive mode. He has a very big say in your life. Saint is a saint because in his life Ishwar can express very easily. Anybody whom through you can express becomes dear to you. When any work comes, you said, give to this person. Last time I gave him, he did it well. If you have to communicate something to that person, you choose whom to ask to give this work to. Whom shall I ask this work? Give this work to this person. He will communicate to that person well, as I wanted exactly. Not everybody will ask your things. Why did Bhagavan Ram choose Hanumanji only? To communicate to Mother Sita, although he was a brahmachari. And brahmachari has no experience of what transpires, what dialogues husband and wife say to each other when they are alone. And that too very personal things of Bhagavan Ram, Hanumanji said even though he was not told. Bhagavan Ram only said, Kahi bal birah begi tum aayo. Tell about how much I miss her. And there Hanumanji goes in Sundar Kand and says, Tat prem karmamar tora janat ek man. Janat priya ek man. Oh, priya means so dear. Hanumanji is telling like this. This is in quotation mark. This is not from Hanumanji. Hanumanji is saying about Ramji is saying to her. This was not told by Ramji verbally. But Rama avatar is so much in Hanumanji that he totally expressed what he wanted. You see, nobody will say in front of others to this wife that without you, the breeze appears like the sheath of a snake. The good, gentle breeze without you appears like the hiss of a snake. The nice shower of the spring appears like the hot oil pouring. This is what Ramji said to Sita ji. Hanumanji is Bhadida tapat tel janumara. Hanumanji is saying all these personal things to Sita ji. Sita ji also got quite Hariva. We are quite close. God is anxious to express himself. God is not the one who wants you should do something other than what he wants. Then he is not a devotee. You are not going to read everything and get a solution. By reading you don't get. Nobody becomes doctor by reading only. Reading has a role. But we have to develop a special power of new diseases come sometimes. New problems come which you have not found that disease come. New symptoms are coming. The doctor will say, okay, I'll discuss with others and I'll let you know what medicines are. Come on next Tuesday. In between you have pain, you take this medicine. See, to Kapil Bhagwan, 60,000 children of Sagar went. Into the same Kapil, he was seated, not that he had changed. Into the same Kapil Bhagwan, Anshumanji went. See the difference of response. One said, Anyatam, Papa iti Shashti Sahasrina. Kill him. Hare. Itni jaldi why you are killing somebody? Find out. And when he goes, Astaut Samahit Manaha Pranjali Pranato Mahan, 21st verse, 9.8.21. 9.8.21. So, Samahit Mana, this is singular, not plural. Manas, what is there? Samahit Manaha is not plural. Samahit Manas is the word. Nachiketas. So it is singular. He offered his pranam. He prostrated to him. Pranato, and therefore Shukdev is using the word Mahan. He understood that he is Bhagavan and he is the one. I think he has been insulted. He has been tiraskrit and therefore the fruit is coming to our family. And therefore he thought of pacifying him. Thought of quietening him if at all he has been seen down by somebody. And that was his chachas only. Anshuman chachas were culprit. His chacha mama do kata garbad. So he was the one. Then he started praising. Praising means he expressed his reverence in words. He expressed his sense of highness in words. Like when you are angry, you express through words. So when you have good feeling, you express through words. Your feeling increases after that. If you don't express some emotion, it dies out. When you have expressed negative or positive, it blows up after that. If you are angry on somebody and you can sublimate your anger, maybe you will start liking and loving the person. But you immediately express it in a harsher way, then that anger will blow up. So he praised so that Lord is pleased. And Lord favors me actually. And this is the way to approach Lord. Therefore, when Shabri in Kardam Rishi's life, Kardam Rishi praised Bhagavan Vishnu. When any Bhagavan comes, first thing is they praise. Therefore, you also learn the praises. In case Lord comes, what will you do? Well, I'll chant Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. Or I'll chant Hanuman Chalisa. So, well, don't worry, this possibility is not there at all in my life. So I don't think so I will have any problem like that. ऐसा नहीं है. In your daily, in your sadhana also, one praise is required of your Ishta Devata. So he started praising. Praising means, two things. You are very big and I am very small. Praising means you are the one who can help me out. I am helpless and you are all helpful. Anybody wants to give when he is happy with you. It is a way to make him happy. Not that Bhagwan will become bigger and he will be very happy because he has. No, Bhagwan sees your softness of heart. Bhagwan sees your love. Bhagwan sees your humility. Bhagwan sees your sense of quietness. Lord is fond of this, not of anything else. Lord, don't think we'll make Lord bigger by praise. This is not praising a human being. When you praise any person, you always say a little more. When you praise in the person, in the talks, etc., you say more than what he is. But I'll tell you, कहाँ गई रतलाम वाली? वो रतलाम बैठी है. I went to Ratlam, this place called Ratlam. I went there, हम गए वहाँ. As I entered one school, the principal announced, I am so happy to see that Swami Chinmaya is in front of us. He kept on and he introduced also. I said, "Bhai, see, Swamiji is my Guru. He is Gurudev. My name is this." I was brahmachari at that time. So I'm not this. And of course, beard were like that. Maybe he got confused. And then they said, Swamiji is so humble, he's saying he's not this. सुना नहीं उन्होंने. They didn't agree. अब teachers are clapping और सब. My students, small children are clapping. बहुत खुश थे सब. हमने कहा भाई कोई आप किसको प्रेस कर रहे हैं? Many times I went to Ratlam, not once. हाँ, कई बार गए. I clarified. I said, भाई my name is this. My name is Brahmachari, this Chaitanya. I belong to this place. This is Gurudev and he has taken Mahasamadhi also. Then they were little considerate. So, हाँ बोलते चले जा रहे, सुन ही नहीं रहे हैं. अंशुमान आज नहीं पता था. They were thinking, they did not know. They did not know that this is Swami. I had very long beard and long hair, if you have seen my own old photographs. And they must have seen. Bhagavan ki praise mein you always say something which is less than him. You cannot praise Bhagavan because he is much bigger than what you are saying. You say you create Srishti and Pralay. Ab you know how many times he is created and you know how the Srishti is created. We can't make one chapati properly. That too somebody was saying that doesn't come up round. No? It doesn't come up around. Comes around. Achha. With you it doesn't come. Comes. Achha. I have to see everybody is saying. There is no proof, no praman. Anyway, so how he makes Brahmand? आपने तो बोल दिया he creates. But the process of creation, tadaikshata, tadevano all these processes you have not seen. You don't know such big things happen in this world for million years, trillion years. This is happening like that. You expect in one line. You don't know exactly. You say you are omniscient. You know everything. But what is everything? You know everything. What is everything? How many jivas are there? And how many fruits of actions are there? When you say bahuni me vati tani janmani tavacharjuna, tani ham ved sarvani. What is sarvani? बहुत बड़ा एरिया है वो. We say, but we don't know what we say. Therefore, भगवान को प्रेज नहीं कर सकते आप. बहुत बड़े हैं वो. You don't know him. Like I see a saint and I praise sir, but I don't know his past births and this past life, how much sadhana he must have done to come to this position. You don't know much about the Tapan Maharaj. You don't know much about Gurudev. What you write, it is a very small portion of what he must have gone through in Uttar Kashi. Or what he must have gone through in making the mission. Many things they don't tell. No Mahatma likes to tell about everything about himself. So you cannot really justify with the praise. So you are praising with a little shyness that I could not give you, I can't tell everything. But praise was to tell that how big you are and how small I am. And if at all you are not happy, please become happy on me. And please, and in his mind was, where are my uncles? And where is the horse? Because of not having the horse, the yajna was incomplete still. Priest said, horse has not come back. How can we say yajna is complete? And horse is horse, it can run away. Kapil Bhagwan will not hold the horse. Supposing horse goes away. He is not tying the horse, otherwise Kapil Bhagwan had to feed the horse now. See, the horse will find its own way. Same horse, therefore they have to following, nobody following the horse. न पश्यति त्वां परमात्मनो जनः न बुध्यते अद्यापि समाधियुक्तिभिः कुतो परे तस्य मनः शरीरधी विसर्ग सृष्टा वयम् अप्रकाशाः. 22nd verse, 9th chapter, 9 the canto, 8th chapter. He says, Bhagavan, he says that you are beyond Brahmaji also. Tvam ajanaha. They also don't know exactly how big you are. Even though they are in samadhi. Brahmaji also doesn't know the whole srishti. Bhagavan puts in his mind that this is karma pal of all the jivas. Then Brahmaji knows that. And still Brahmaji makes mistake. The person like Brahmaji also makes very big mistakes, not small mistakes. If I tell his mistake, you will be a little shy to hear that. He does mistake even though he is a maker of Brahmand, 14 lokas he is making. And he is in the subtle body of everybody. Your subtle body is pervaded by Brahmaji. He knows everybody's every action. He is such a big antakaran he has. Go. Brahmaji's temple is not there. Only Pushkar it is there. Brahmaji's temple. They say if you make Brahmaji's temple, you will die. So you can make if you don't want to live a long life. Only one temple I have seen in Pushkar there is there. Famous temple is there. He has a curse of not getting a temple. Anyway, that's another matter. But Brahmaji got infatuated after making Saraswati ji. Brahmaji got, when Krishna Lila was there, Brahmaji got confused that how can he be Krishna? How can he be Bhagavan? Same Bhagavan, they all went when avatar had to take place, and Brahmaji got confused. So they all, and Brahmaji is above Indra and above Brahaspati. Although after Bhagavan Narayan, one first in charge is Brahmaji. Highest Jeev of all the last srishtis were Brahmaji. And he is sometimes Jnani also. Athato, Brahma Jigyasa, if you hear. So many times in Mundak Upanishad, he is the first Guru. Athashvilano, Brahmanam. So there is a first Guru there. Upasameto, Uvacha, Dihi, Bhagavan, Brahma Vishtam. There he is asking, Athashvilano, Bhagavantam, Parameshtinam, Tamupetyo, Uvacha. So that Brahmaji also gets confused regarding you, what to say of me. What to say of me. Kuto apare tasya mana sharir. We are ajnani, so we do mistakes. He is disarming him. If you say sorry, you are disarming that. He said, most of us, who is saying? Who is saying to Anshumanji is saying to Kapil Bhagavan. He is saying, Ye deha bhajaha triguna pradhanaha gunan vipashyanti utva tamascha. Deha bhajaha. Deha bhajaha means identified with the body. Deha bhak is the word. Deha bhajaha, jakarant. So they are with the body. You know what they do? Hold either they are tamsic or rasik or maybe sattvic. They are not gunatit because they are colored. You don't see the world as it is. You see as per the gunas are there. If rajogun is too high, you will see calm and krodh. If tamogun is too high, you will not see anything, or you will see something else. Will you allow me to sleep now? So it depends which gunas are prominent. Accordingly, you will see the world depending on what was your prominent gunas. I hope you are understanding. Rajo ragatmakam vidhi, trishna sanga samudbhavam. It's too strong, you become a very ambitious person. Well, let me start business. Which business? Ice. Ice business you will have. But who needs ice? No, I think, when the people pass away, what is that called in which they put the dead bodies? No, they bring here in the house. Casket kind of thing. Transparent casket. So I'm going to start a business on transparent casket. So instead of body being taken to mortuary, they can bring the home. I'm thinking of having that business. Achha, you inaugurate with yourself. So, the person is Rajogun is very ambitious. He runs after popularity, power, position, place. Everywhere he will find the gunas find their own way of thought actually. He will interpret the situation like that. And his interpretation will not be very correct because Rajogun doesn't consider, he doesn't take all the datas, he doesn't see the duty aspect. It's little not good Rajogun because Sattvagun is, he will see what is my duty, this is my role. Rajogun won't see all these things. It's a little blinding emotion is there. Rajoguna. And that Rajoguna was with this son of Sagar. Although आपके गुण के हिसाब से what is it? Tamogun is there, you will have another perception of the same thing. Somebody was not well, So one leper was there. So person had Satyagun. He said, let's take him, treat him. So he lifted him, took him to the hospital. Which good? Satyagun. After that he thought, see, nobody cares for these people. Nobody cares nowadays. If I was not there, you would have been suffering. If I was not there, then this person would be hungry also. I gave him food from my money. I never asked anybody, but I spent my money in that. Personal money I gave from my card. Rajagun came up now. It converted now. Satgun converted Rajagun. Okay? Then when he saw that patient, the doctor started dressing. So he said, okay, take out your shirt. So a lot of pus was there. He said, oh my God, so dirty. So bad odor is there. So dirty person. Tamogun came up. Very fast these gunas change. In 1 second, from Rasik will become Tamsik, and from Satvik will become Rajsik. Big there. You are very good at 7 o'clock. 7:05 you can be like Rakshas. Well, not me, others. Okay, others. I am Devta. The Tamogud aa gaya, you cannot hear. Tamogud is such that it doesn't allow you to get up from the bed. Tamogud you must have seen when you already slept for 6-7 hours. And still at that time bed appears so good. When you are having Tamogud, इतनी अच्छी लगती है बेड, इतना प्यार लगता है उससे. So लगता है बस 2 minutes or 2 minutes. It is 8 o'clock, not 5. I will get up 8. 5 minutes और थोड़ा सा और. Let me cover myself. Oh, so cozy. आ रहा है सोने में. Who made this morning? Tamogud is there, you can't listen to the talk. You must have experienced how difficult it is to concentrate. Gunas are dictating. Krodh is there, Tamogud is there. Kam is there, Rajogun is there. We are just shifting, and Maya is dictating which gunas will be there. And we have programmed ourselves to be Rajsik. We have programmed ourselves to be Sattvic. We have programmed ourselves to be Tamsik. If you lie down at a particular time, mind demands to lie down. If you postpone doing, it becomes the nature of postponing only. And therefore Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Nitya Sattvastha, try to be Sattvic because your judgment will be good. Gunan vipashyanti utva tamascha yan maya mohita chetasaha. Yan Maya, by whose Maya? Ishwar's Maya. People are deluded. Where there is no attachment, no relation, he sees relation. Where there is no joy, he sees joy. What will give him bad fruit, he doesn't understand. He does the same thing which will make his future very bad. What will spoil relationship, he does that to spoil relationship. I disturbed my bhav for you. I had a good bhav for you. I did something, said something or thought something that my bhav for you is no more the same. So whole life when I'll think about you, it will be bad bhav. Person will be far away. He is in California and you are in Durban. But my bhav is not good towards him. Whenever his memory will mind will be very, you are prisoner now. This is called mohita. You have missed to please the God through that person. Everybody is a flower. Either you can crush or you can offer. Or I'm too attached to somebody whom I'm attached to. Like the mother doesn't attach, see his son's fault, daughter's fault. Daughter and son are all devta. हाँ, सबसे अच्छी मेरी बेटिया है या मेरा बेटा है. Not for you all, I'm not saying. ये तो ऐसा है, लगे हुए हैं. दिस इज कॉल्ड मोहित चेता, मोहित चेतसा. मोहित चेतसा इज nominative plural. Well, don't bring nominative, patani, convative. Some are Sanskrit students, they will discuss it. Not everything can be for everybody. No? What can I do? Okay, it's not for me. He's very attached, he's very obsessed, he's very jealous sometimes. Sometimes he's oversensitive, sometimes undersensitive. What is not there, he's seeing. What is not there, he's seeing. What is seen, what is there, he's not seeing. बड़ा अजीब सा perception है. What is a small matter, you made it very big. What is a big matter, you made it very small. ये सब नहीं, इसको आप ही सफर करोगे, उससे कोई सफर नहीं करेगा. You will only be the victim. We are co-passengers. We will be leaving each other moment our destination comes. Neither anybody is anybody's father or son or brother or wife or husband or child or enemy. कोई enemy भी नहीं है हमारा. Shatrau, mitre, putre, bandhau, makuru yatnam, vigraha sandhau. Don't put effort to hold them. Yatnam, makuru yatnam. Viduhu, देखो क्या लिखा है. Viduhu, na viduhu. This na will go with here. Huh? Na will not go by Bhahi Prakasha. Bhahi Prakasha is the name of the person. Na viduhu swasamstham. You can see his inside. It is my habit. This was the morning class. I see only outside. I am only the Sanghat. I can't see behind the Sanghat. One who is a livener of the Sanghat. Morning class. If you remember. Bole, हाँ. Na viduhu paranj khani mritranat swayambhu. Parang pashyati natmaran na anta. He doesn't see that there is behind also somebody. Na tvam aham jnana ghanam subhava. He said, but we are not like this. Anshuman is saying to Kapil Bhagavan, you are not. And he says that you are beyond all these gunas. And Nandan Adaihi Munivihi Vibhavyam. You are known only by great saints like Sanak, Sanatan, Sanandan, Suman. How can a foolish person like me understand you? Chota banaya. Katham hi mudha paribhavayami. Mudha is for himself. Because paribhavayami is Pratma is there. Uttam Purush. Pratma. अपने को बोल दिया परिभावयामी. Like Pathami. Pathami. ठीक है. So Pratham Purush is there, Madhyam Purush is there, Uttam Purush is there. So Padti, Partha, Padandi, Parsi, Partha, Padhami, Padhava, Padhama. So Padhami Uttam Purush. That means, see the wording in Sanskrit. You are supposed to be Uttam. You are supposed to be good. And the person in front, you should suppose you are treat him first. He is Pratham Purush. So Mudha, Pariyabham, Aham Mudha, Aham is hidden here. Yeah. And he says that your body is not, we get a body because of prarabdha. And our body is three gunas you heard in the morning. Three Panch Mahabhut is there. And it is the product of Panchikrit Panch Mahabhut. There is Apanchikrit Panch Mahabhut. It is a product of Maya. Not your body. This is what surprises this person. about Anshumanji. Nobody introduced him as God. And the same thing happened with Hanumanji when Vibhishan ji met Hanumanji. tum Ram deen anuragi. कि तुम हरि भगतन में कोई. Either you are a devotee of God or you are a Ram himself. Vibhishan caught that. He said, you are not because of any gunas like our body is there. Our body is a product of karma, phal. Therefore our body grows, it modifies, you become old. You don't have old Ramji. You don't have old Krishna Bhagwan. You don't have old Shivji. Samras is there. Chidanandamay Dehe Tumari. Although we have seen baby Shivji this show in some calendars, but I have not seen in Shiv Puran that Shivji was baby also. You have seen small Shivji's baby. And some people put more attack on Shivji. Ye kahan se aa gaya? Anyway. Artist can't stop himself. So, Shant Maya Guna Karma Linga. There is no Maya Guna acting with you. Your action has no cause and it will have no product. Therefore, if somebody says, no, that why Bhagavan Krishna did like this, so I say, who told you? Who told you? He said, it is in Bhagavad. So Bhagavad says he is Bhagavan first. After that, I'll talk to you. You define who is Bhagavan. If anybody asks question why Ram did like this, Bhagavan, or then in the same Bhagavad, you are quoting from somewhere. You know, some from other religion, they pick up certain point to humiliate you. So, I ask, is it from which place? Only Ramayana is written. Ramayana is written. In the same Ramayana is written is Bhagavan. Bhagavan means who is not the product of karma. Bhagavan means whose action is not out of kam. Bhagavan means complete. Bhagavan means all pervasive. Bhagavan does not do anything out of kam. He is Gopi, he is Krishna, he is Yashoda, he is Nand Baba, he is you, he is me, he is Kans. Tum gochu ho. You are thinking like yourself, Bhagavan also. As you are Kami Krodhi, you are also thinking Bhagavan is Kami Krodhi. As you are lusty, you made Bhagavan also lusty. As you are Pagal type, eccentric Jhakki, you think Bhagavan also is Jhakki. Bhagavan is Sarvagya. You have painted with your own vasana. As you are thinking you are with the body, not with the body. He is all pervasive. He is Anant. He is not a part of Kam comes, Krodh comes because of incompleteness. He is complete. There is no possibility of any Kam and Krodh in Bhagavan. Don't confuse Bhagavan with yourself. And therefore better don't understand by yourself. Go to Mahatmas. This knowledge is got by being at the feet of Mahatmas, not by reading newspaper and internet. This is what I have understood. Sitting at the feet of Mahatmas, pressing their feet, they used to tell me few things, and which I am telling in front of you. This knowledge is not gained because I am reading it. They told me how to read Bhagavat. They told me how to read Ramayana. It is their prasad that I am expressing. It is not that I have read it. I hope understanding. तो कृपा से समझ में आती है बात. सोई जाने जय दे जनाई, जानत तुम्ही हो जाए. Lord graces only makes you, otherwise you are deluded. He said this body that you have got is not made out of 5 elements. Bhagavan body is not made out of 5 elements. 5 elements body is not there. That is Panchma, Chidanandamaya Deha Dhari. Achha. Therefore, Bhagavan's body does not decompose. Because it is not 5 elemental body. It is the absolute pure body is there. It is made out of Sattvic Gun, Vishuddha Sattva Gun. It doesn't die, it doesn't pass away. Bhagavan, as Bhagavat says, Bhagavan with the body he went to Vaikuntha and his Golok. Bhagavan Ram went to Saket. His body doesn't decay that his hairs are becoming grey or wrinkles are coming, or there is a back problem. And you go to the doctor very casually, "Hey, what is your age?" "My age, 59. "Oh, 59. This is aging. Age problems. Age problems, yes. What problem you have? Prostate. Is it problem or you prostate? No, no, it's not. I'm not prostrating. It's a prostate with the age. Age is the prostate problem. Is there. Age is there. Age problem. It is always, most of the men will have. Acha, yes. So you have prostate, yes. It's a, doctor will casually say, hernia. Age problems are there. With the age, some problems come. Eyes problem. It hogi eyes problem. You will have eyes problem. It hoga. Tooth is falling down. How long you will eat? So better that it falls down. Age खत्म हो गई है ना? God's body is not like that. Therefore, Maharishi Patanjali says, Klesha karma vipak ashayi aparamrishta purush vishesha ishvara. Sutra, go and revise. Klesh karma vipak ashayi aparamrishta पुरुष विशेष ईश्वर सब सर्वेशाम अपि गुरु सब पूर्वेशाम अपि गुरु कालेन अनवच्छेदात तस्य वाचकः प्रणवः तज्जप तदर्थ भावनम. This is the 3-4 sutras are there. First path is there. We had seen this and I have quoted this many times. He is not with any samskar, or he is not like we are born with our own vasanas, or we are born with our own desires, with our karma phal. This is not Ishwar. So avatar is not that simple topic. He understood that. So therefore, if anybody picks up some stories here and there and quotes, so I think at least for yourself you should be convinced what it's all about. Don't get carried away. Because they have picked up to belittle you. They have picked up to tell you how bad you are or your religion is. That should not be our understanding. You should be clear, oh, this is like this. Namamahe jnanopadeshaya grihita deham. See, all in accusative. So deham, because in neuter gender or neuter gender put together. Prashant Maya Guna Karmalingam, one word. Nam Anam Rupam Sadasad Vimuktam Grihita Deham. You have taken this body. For what? Jnano, for giving Jnana. Which Jnana? Sankhya Jnana. 3rd chapter. Canto. Namamahe. खुश हो गया कपिल भगवान. त्वन्मायया रचिते लोके वस्तु बुद्ध्या ग्रहादिषु भ्रमंति काम लोभेर्षा मोह विभ्रांत. देखो, दिस इज नॉमिनेटिव अगेन, सेकंड लाइन. काम लोभ ईर्षा मोह विभ्रांत चेतसः, whose mind is deluded by काम. Calm means extreme sense of joy in something else, something other than. Lobh means thinking that I will be more happy if I have something more other than. You don't enjoy what you have, you suffer from what you don't have. What your prarabdha has not given, you suffer from that. Irsha means somebody has something you don't have. You feel why he has it, I don't have. That is called Irsha, jealousy, what you call. Irsha. Irsha and Matsar are different. Matta Sarati, he is going ahead of me. So I put effort and I become a competitor. I want to supersede you. I make you behind. In Irsha comes. I don't work, but I reject you mentally. I'm very upset. Mentally, I feel why you are getting this. Mentally, I get very frustrated seeing your progress, your popularity. This is called Irsha. So Irsha is dangerous than Matsarya. Both are brother sister. Irsha is sister, Matsar is brother. But both are dangerous, but Irsha is little more negative because you don't do anything. Matsar, you compete and you may go ahead or you can find. But Irsha is the one which comes as Ninda. It pulls the person down from somewhere. I become a conspirer. Duryodhan, Irshalu. Karna has Matsar with Arjun and Duryodhan had Irsha with Yudhishthira. Differences. Karna did not have that much Irsha, he was having Matsar. Why I am chance? And Duryodhan was knowing Yudhishthira is very great. So he never liked anybody should respect Yudhishthira. He said, why they are getting so much popular? Why they are loved somebody? Actually, Yudhishthira's nature was everybody loved him only. Duryodhan was very jealous of that. So that is called Irsha. Irsha makes the person, you get very negative and you feel very bad. And you cannot pull down somebody's qualification. Best is to accept he is better. I love you. You are mine. Goes by Ishwar Buddhi only. It's a part of Virat. And where I am not, except I am not very good. Simple thing is there. Moment you accept truth, you will be shant. You will be shant. When somebody asks Shatrughanji, why don't you talk to Bhagavan Ram? All the time Lakshmanji is talking or all the time Bharatji is there. He said, they are too great. I am too of them to talk also. I cannot be Tyagi like my brother Lakshman or Shatrughan. They have so much of development of their how I lack that. I don't fit into that league. I am fit to be served of them only. Otherwise, his real brother Lakshmanji. He could have said, see, Lakshmanji is so close, all the time being together. So those who are too close, others will get very upset. All the time he is there. Why doesn't he give me a space? I also want to be close to Ramji and I also want to set his dhoti. I want to give him some fruit. I also know something about him. All the time Lakshmanji is there. He doesn't allow anybody also. Like a bodyguard is. You become negative, you don't appreciate that he is good, much better. He has not slept for so many days. He has been made for it. He is designed to serve Bhagavan Ram. Shatrughan very easily accepted that. So he is saying, Anjumanji, that people are having Kam, Lobh, Irsha, Moh. Vibhrant means they are rotating. They are going round and round on the same issue. What issue has disturbed you or will disturb you? Same issues. Please write it. Not the new issues will come. Same issues will be there. With the same person you will have same issues. He will give another perspective. New performance but the old style. But your emotions about him, it has come taking a new incident. Incidents are new elements. I hope I am not wrong. And in whole life, it will be same. Only thing, supposing that person dies, you will get another person to find the same ways. Nothing will happen. Achha? Well, supposing he dies, you will get another person like him. He will come. Another of his copy will come. वो नहीं बदलेगा आपका. बड़ी अजीब सी बात. If somebody is kami, he will have काम of another person. If somebody is krodhi, you will have anger on another person. The emotions search for the object and will search it. If you are bhakti, you search bhakti anywhere. I mean, Yudhishthir ji never called Duryodhan. He said, Dur word is not good, Arjun. I think we should make it Suyodhan. He called him Suyodhan. Everybody called Duryodhan. Duryodhan means very difficult to fight. Little wicked, it's not very good meaning. Suyodhan means he is very good to fight. Both are different meanings. Duryodhan has a negative connotation. Dushyasan, Duryodhan. But he changed it. So there also he had no problem with Duryodhan. He found solution with Duryodhan also. And Duryodhan found problem with Bhagavan Krishna also. And Yudhishthira, of course, was the biggest problem. He had problem with Draupadi also. Because she laughed when he fell down. If men had laughed, it was okay. But the women laughing, that was insulting. है ना? देखो, ego is such. बोल नहीं पाया. He said, Brahmanti, Twan Maya Rachite Loke Vastu Buddhya. Underline, Vastu Buddhya underline. Vastu means Satya Buddhya. He thinks it is the only reality. Grahadishu in the house, in family, in fame. अरे ये सब तो सब राख है सब. They are all going to be, what we say, big house, it is nothing but scrap. Scrap, it will be there. What you say, all these big almiras are there and cupboards are there, cars is there, they are all steel, future. Don't say like that, you know. Scrap was written one day, I heard. You won't? Okay. So, Tan Maya Rachite Loke Vastu Buddhya. Vastu Buddhya. Vastu. And then he says, Sarvbhutatman. Last beautifully he says, Adhyana Sarvbhutatman Bhutatman vocative. Kama Karmendriyashaya Mohashaha. He said, there was a noose of delusion around me. Who is saying Anshumanji? Anshumanji. And that was a noose. And Drida, it was Drida. Very firm noose was there. He is mine, he is not mine. With him, I will live with him. He is very dear to me. I cannot live without my son. I cannot live with my daughter. He is mine, my house, my children, my achievement, my failure. Drida. Drida word is going with Mohpasha. Drida, very firm. It cannot go by any so easily. People say, you know, he is a deading. It will not be so easy to penetrate. If you put iron in the fire, it won't melt so easily. It will take time. But what he says, Chinna, by your darshan, Bhagavan tav darshanat. क्या बात बोली है. भगवान को बोल रहे हैं, झूठ नहीं बोल सकते. He's not exaggerating. He said, by your darshan, all my nose has loosened. That my attachment, my aversion, my ahankar, my calm, my krodh, I'm feeling much quiet. I feel I am free from that. कितना बड़ा दर्शन, भगवान का दर्शन. भगवान ने हटा दिया अंदर आके. भगवान came inside and he removed it. भगवान कुछ भी कर दें किसी के साथ. तोटकाचार्य, you heard the of तोटकाचार्य. उसको मुक्त कर दें. He doesn't need somebody to, maybe without उपदेश he can liberate you. Itham Geetanubhava Bhagavan Kapilo Munihi Anshumantam Uvachedam Anugrihya Dhyanripa. O King Parikshit, when this was Itham Geetanubhava, he sang Stuti. So that Bhagavan, dekho first, Bhagavan Kapilo Muni. See the word here? 28 slok. Bhagavan. You saw that? Bhagavan Munihi. First time he is using the word Bhagavan. You know what is written here? Diya Anugrahya. He wants. This is the fruit of living with the saint. Or fruit of the birth is just to make the God so he gives the knowledge and makes you free from all problems forever. इसके लिए we have got the birth, not to eat tikki. This birth is there. That all my past vasana of काम, क्रोध, attachment, dislike, like, infatuation, सब खत्म हो जाए. We should merge in God and we should get His blessings. And this should be the last birth. He say, I should not go to the mother's womb. And this, what is written here? See the word, anugrahya diya. Mentally he blessed him. Who? Bhagavan. Diya anugrahya. Lep pratyay is there. Anugrahya. Anugrahya. Anugrahya means, like kritva is there, when it is with upsarg, it is called lep. Anugamya. Gatva is tva pratyay. Anugamya is lep pratyay. So he says, anugrahya, having graced. In his mind say, in his mind he blessed. बोले बहुत अच्छा. कोई छोटा बन जाता है ना, तो बड़ा अच्छा रहता. Especially when he doesn't know and he becomes bigger, that is very irritating. If somebody is bigger and he knows, then of course, namaskar, I know very less. But supposing you are a PhD student and somebody is class 5 and he thinks you don't know or he is arguing, then PhD teacher will feel, तुमको तो पता भी नहीं हो, you are explaining to me only. You don't know this situation, you don't know what is right and wrong, and you are arguing with me only. You think I am only wrong and you are right. देख रहे हो आप, छोटे बन जाओ. Sri Odhya Baba used to say, in front of Brahman, become Brahman. In front of world, become smallest. व्यवहार में छोटे बनना, परमात्मा में बड़े से बड़े बन जाओ. व्यवहार में छोटे बनना, व्यवहार secret that become smaller. Anybody likes you and loves you, because in front of that person, you give up your insistences, give up your. And anybody whom you don't like, because in front of you, he acts to be bigger. You know he is not that big, but he acts to be bigger. He thinks he knows you better than you. You think he thinks that he is much more qualified than you, although I know he is not. He thinks he is always tell the truth, but I know he lies also. And that is where it can be son, father. If the father also says to the son, I am your father, behave yourself, I am bigger than you, son will be irritated. Why? Because I will decide, how big you are. Don't tell to others. I will give you the place as per my understanding. छोटे बन गए, स्तुति कर दिया, अपने को मूर्ख बोला भाई. Anshuman ji is not a murk. He is the grandfather of Bhagirath ji. He said, I am murk. I am foolish. We never say such words. He was very happy. Kapil Bhagavan. Ashvoyam niyatam vatsa. Hey vatsa. Vats means what we say, beta. Vats means bachada. Calf. Tat and vats, two words are. Tat is for father, tat is for chacha also. Nahi kalyan krit kaschit tat durgatim tat gacchati. 6th chapter. वत्स, कितना अच्छा शब्द हो, मेरे बछड़े ला. कितना क्या अच्छा शब्द वत्स. इन महाभारत etc. हे वत्स. ये युद्ध कौरवों और पांडवों का नहीं है. ये युद्ध है धर्म और अधर्म का. उस तरह का है. So what's everybody's glued now. It's so attractive. They use dialogues that are so good. Hey, what's how you act makes a big difference. Hey, shh. In the hotel, etc., when you go, you call the waiter like that. This is very bad. It shows that you don't have self-respect. Your mind doesn't respect you. When your mind respects you, respect everybody. He Vatsa, he was Bhagwan. कितने प्यार से बात किया. बोले, this is the horse. He went to the horse first and later on he went there. He saw the horse or not, but horse might be roaming around, eating something. But he says, this is the horse. I am. I am means close somewhere. And Pitam Maha Pashuhutav. This is the Yajna Pashu of your grandfather. And you take it. And Imecha Pitro. And this ash you are seeing this? Only these are your uncles. He didn't know. Dagdaha, they already are burned. I did not burn, but they are burned. He said, but before asking, he said, their soul is still not liberated. They need Ganga Jal. They Need Gangaji. Let them be drowned in Gangaji. Therefore, today also the ashes are immersed in Haridwar. Many times, this is the wish of the person that when I pass away, take my ashes in Haridwar and immerse. So the children, if they are listening, they take it to Haridwar and immerse in the ghat there. Because it should touch Gangaji. Gangaji's power is there, it should, and then they will be liberated. I will tell about Gangaji in the next classes. After we come back, up to Gita hogi. And Netara, there is no way they can be liberated. Liberated means going to higher lokas. Ganga Jal is such that any mistake is there, or last moment also they put Ganga Jal. Tulsi and Ganga Jal they put in the mouth, Hindus, those who are there. You must have heard or you must have given also. Because that's the last, that is the purifies. Ganga Jal is not a river. It has touched the toe of Lord Vishnu, and then it has touched the jata of Lord Shankar, and Gangaji has come. Ganga is not a river. River in Hinduism is not a flow of water. It's a Devi. We say Ganga Maiya. So you please call Ganga Maiya. Tam parikramya shirasa. So he did parikrama of Bhagwan. Like we do parikrama of the temple. Shirasa prasadya. And he bent his head. And prasadya. Prasad means pleased him. He asked for ajna. बात कर लिया. And he took away the horse and he went to his grandfather. As Manjas's father had gone. Grandfather. Then he said, please complete the yajna. It was halfway left because of lost horse was lost. This was the glory of Anshuman. You saw that. The big problem is sorted out and also got the solution also. Ultimately, he got detached and he went to the forest to contemplate and he realized the self. This was Anshumanji's. Next chapter is one Bhagirathji's, who brought Gangaji literally. But the seed was of Gangaji's was Anshuman's surrender and humility in front of Kapil Bhagavan. Don't forget who is the foundation stone. Foundation stone of Gangaji was humility, surrender,